The latest Star Wars saga comes to an end with the much-anticipated Episode 9 hitting cinemas on Thursday.
Catherine Tulich sat down with the cast and director of Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker.
It's an instinct. A feeling. The Force brought us together.
People keep telling me they know me. No one does.
But I do.
Hi.
Hi.
Wow, we've come to the end.
We have.
What has this whole journey been like for you, being part of this? And it'll be with you for the rest of your life.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a lot because it's been 6 years. So it's been fantastic and great. And then it's been exhausting and all that stuff. But this one in particular has been really joyful. It was really tough. There is no denying that we all worked really hard, but with always a sense of joy and always a sense of everybody felt like they were really part of something. And I feel really proud to be part of it.
I think you said that Ray has a very emotional journey.
Yeah. When we finished Last Jedi, I thought, oh, okay, so I've gone to, and I've had my struggles, and then the struggles are over. No, they're not. So we come into this one, she's further forward in her training, but is still dogged by feelings of needing to know where she comes from.
So here we are.
Here we are.
End. At the end, finally.
Finally.
And there must have been a sense of that, I guess, when you're making this film. This feeling that we're coming to an end.
Yeah, definitely. Because, you know, it being the last film, everybody knows what they're contracted for, or 3 films. But in terms of the feel, I don't know, it's like it felt more fresh because we were all together most of the time.
Yeah,
so
there's a lot
of
more,
time spent
everyone comes
laughing.
together.
Yeah, laughing, banter. So you're having such a good time, you forget that, guys, this is it. Until, you know, we had to wrap up.
I mean, there's been that whole other side of, you know, when you take on a job like this, is that the fans and the fact that this will be with you really, no matter what other jobs you do, this will be a legacy that you'll carry.
Yeah, just knew it was part of the job, to be honest. I think each actor that's spending time auditioning for projects, doing what you need to do, you know that fame is a possibility and fandom is a possibility. And I don't take ownership over that at all because, you know, they've been fans and been with Star Wars for so long, and I'm just a piece of the jigsaw puzzle, you know, so... You know, but it's been good though, it's been all right.
How significant was Lando to you through your career?
Well, I've been living with him for 40 years now, so it's been very much a part of my life. And it certainly will be a part of my legacy.
It was so important at the time because there really wasn't African-American involved in the Star Wars universe, and you represented that.
I tend not to think of it in those terms. I just want to create an interesting character that goes beyond all of the usual discussions and arguments that people have about racial differences.
All we've done all this time.
What are you doing there, 3PO?
Taking one last look, sir, at my friends.
So when George Lucas started this in 1977, he did have a grand vision for 9 films, I believe. So how much was it important to kind of carry on his vision in this?
The job at hand for us was to end the 9 film series. And we met with George at the very beginning just to hear from him. What did he feel he wanted to say, and we just sat and listened. And he wasn't breaking the story, he wasn't structuring the movie, but he was just talking broad strokes about the Force and things that mattered to him, and we took it to heart and very much tried to apply that thinking. But, you know, for us, it was really asking ourselves, what do we believe in, what do we want to see, what do we feel? If you look at these films as one book and each of the films is a chapter, how does that final chapter feel not just inevitable, but connect to what's come before, and how do we end something that is as meaningful as this is to so many people? And that was really the task at hand.
Tough task, very tough, yeah. But also you lost Carrie Fisher, so that must have been really difficult for you to figure out.
While we would have no doubt done more had Carrie been around, and obviously the fact that she's not here today, because today would be much more fun for all of us if she were here. I would say that her role, Leia, in this movie is a critical role. I mean, she's still hugely important in the movie.
And this is just footage that was fortunately shot.
It was all from Force Awakens. There were just scenes that we hadn't used, and we realized if we wrote scenes around the shots that we had of her and then shot essentially the other side of those scenes, and we could integrate her into the movie in a way that would be like shooting a scene with another actor who wasn't available on a certain day, and then, you know, weeks later you shoot the other side of it. Only the shots with Carrie were shot 4 years earlier.
We'll always be with you.